I'd have to say my favorite part of Christmas would be
Gerbils!
what happened?
I got it on tape.
Jeremy, why did you do that? Well,
You got it on tape? Okay.
Yeah, evidence.
I would say my most memorable Christmas is when we got Rock Band, because that's the only thing we did that day was we played Rock Band together.
You're welcome. You didn't give me a lot.
Wait!
Look at Grandma. What's your name?
Lacey!
I have her on camera. What's your name?
I think my most memorable Christmas might be when Kaylin and I left our DSIs out for Santa and demanded that Santa leave us a picture as proof that he was bringing us our gifts. And when we woke up Christmas morning, we did have some very, very blurry pictures of Santa Claus in our kitchen.
My most favorite Christmas present would have to be the iPod Touch that I got when I was a kid. It was kind of mean though, because I opened a present and it was an iPod Touch box, but there was no iPod Touch in there. It was another gift. But later my parents gave me the iPod Touch, so it all worked out. But it was ruthless.
And seeing this beautiful pink princess indoor tent set up, and I just remember being so excited to jump inside. I'd have to say it'd be the Christmas where Kim and Ethan told us that they were going to be having baby Isla. I think it's obvious why that's such a fresh memory in my mind, because it was such a big announcement and something we had all been really excited for and waiting for, and it was the best present we could have had.
Probably doesn't matter.
yeah.
My favorite part of Christmas when we were little was definitely waiting at the top of the stairs, just wrapped up in our blankets, waiting for Mom and Dad to say it was okay to run downstairs and open up our stockings.
I think one time Mom poured a bunch of the chocolate we were using for chocolate dipped pretzels down the sink and it hardened. And we had to call a plumber.
Look, Mommy, I got Tree Chapman Jewelry Bar.
My favorite present I remember getting when I was a kid was probably Simtown. It was like the game to have.
He said, I didn't ask for Legos.
But definitely the baking we did the morning of, stuff like monkey bread, where it was easy to make, it wasn't a lot of effort, it was something we all kind of did together and then threw it in the oven, and then by the time we were opening presents, or at least getting through our stuff from Santa, we had something good to eat.
Alright!
Chain, stop.
It was the year that we had Uncle Sean and all the cousins from that side of the family, Aunt Danny, Uncle Scott, and Jacob, and Uncle Amos over, and it was just so hectic. But being a kid, I didn't realize how crazy it was. It just, to me, was a lot of fun to have everybody from Grandma to Aunt Danny and Scott and Uncle Amos there, and Uncle Sean and Dahlia. It just was a blast to me. Just going downstairs and seeing what was waiting for us in the living room, whatever Santa brought. just because we usually got, something off our Christmas list, but then there was also a lot of fun stuff, whether it be like a whole family gift or something like that. And then also was just interested to see what everybody else got. It was always fun coming down the stairs, looking around the corner and being surprised.
Can I use your DSI to play on?
Uh-oh, something fell off of the thing into the bag.
Derby, please try not to tear the box.
Here.
Christmas is always wonderful, and there's lots of traditions. I have my granddaughter that makes all of us a blanket at Christmas, and we get to open a pair of jammies, or a present that happens to be a pair of jammies every Christmas Eve. And then we probably stay up late tonight. I think it's already late, but we'll stay up late. That lens right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Grandma.
Yes.
Call Aunt Danny.
Well, they need to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Family.
What about family?
They're all together, they're all joyous, and they're all happy that Christ was going to be born tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve right now.
And I think that was always when Grandma was at her happiest, was when she could give to other people and make them happy, even if it meant that for herself it was a sacrifice. And I think that shows through in her whole life, the way she ran her daycare. 20 years, I don't think she ever raised her daycare rates once. She was all about giving to other people, and I think that N64 was a big gift. And I think that was a pretty large sacrifice for her.
She was just so happy to see her entire family together and to be able to see each and every one of us, and it was just always a good time here for her.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Still?
Yeah, just anything about Christmas that you want to say. Anything else about the family or anything?
We were listening to the song Last Christmas, and I remember Grandma pulled us over and we went into Hy-Vee, and she bought us some Dora Christmas coloring books that we got to take back to her house and color through.
Santa accidentally gave me Grandma's stocking, and Grandma got my stocking, and so I got a whole bunch of old lady perfume for Christmas from Santa, and Grandma got some really hip CDs.
Grandma either recording at the bottom or yelling at us if someone moved out of place and kind of guarding the staircase to make sure that Mom and Dad could finish whatever they were finishing.
Every year, I would get at least one video game, and I was always so excited to talk about that game and play that game with anybody. Grandma never really understood what the game was about, but she still took time just to ask about it and watch me play it, just because she knew how excited I was about it, and she figured it really didn't take any time out of her day or take any effort from her just to indulge me for a second.
And we went to Mass already, and we had a wonderful dinner, and we came home and opened our jammies and got our blankets, and that's what I like about Christmas too.
All right, I think that's good.